Hi, my name is Bailey Thurston. I'm a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner student at Psychiatric Wellness. AI therapy, miracle tool or risky shortcut? Over the last several years, AI has become an everyday assistant for millions of people, helping with everything from scheduling to research. Increasingly, some are turning to it to supplement or even replace their therapist. This presentation examines where AI actually belongs when it comes to mental health treatment. Public perception of AI in mental health has shifted rapidly from curiosity to genuine reliance, and clinicians are already seeing it show up in their practice. According to APA's 2026 Chatbots and Mental Health Survey, more than a third of licensed psychologists report that their patients are turning to AI to serve as an additional mental health resource alongside traditional care. This isn't a small trend. Roughly half of American adults have used AI chatbots at some point, and about a third report using them daily, reflecting a broader shift where emotional support and companionship have become dominant use cases for these tools, moving well beyond their original role in productivity and information seeking. But the public's view isn't uniformly positive. Analysis of online discourse shows users appreciate AI for its emotional support, companionship, and constant accessibility, while simultaneously voicing concerns about its lack of conversational depth and genuine emotional connection. That tension, valuing the convenience while sensing something is missing, captures where public perception sits right now. People are using these tools in large numbers, but with real ambivalence about whether they can actually replace human connection and clinical care. You may have noticed AI showing up more and more in conversations about mental health. Maybe you've even used it yourself, and you're definitely not alone. A recent survey found that 77% of psychologists say their patients have brought up using AI in some way. So if you've turned to a chatbot to help sort through some of your feelings, you're part of a really common experience right now, not an unusual one. People use it for different reasons. Some turn to it to try to understand what they're feeling, almost like a starting point before reaching out for support. Others use it for small daily things, like reminders or a bit of encouragement to stay on track. And some have even used it alongside their actual therapy as a way to process things between sessions. We just want you to know that whatever brought you here, AI or otherwise, is worth talking about. It's not something to feel embarrassed about. If it's something you've tried, we'd genuinely like to hear about your experience with it, because it helps us understand you better and make sure you are getting the support that actually works for you. How to use AI to help you. Use AI to help put words to what you're feeling. You can list your symptoms or describe how you're feeling and ask what aligns with those symptoms or feelings. Just remember, AI won't diagnose you. That takes real clinical judgment. But it can help you notice patterns in what you're experiencing and give you language for it, which can be a helpful first step if you're not able to see a therapist right away. Try describing what you've been feeling in your own words and ask what might be worth exploring further. Treat whatever it tells you as a starting point for a conversation, not an answer. Learn what treatment options exist. Once you have a sense of what you are dealing with, whether that came from AI or somewhere else, you can ask about the kinds of treatment that actually work for it. AI can walk you through evidence-based approaches and even outline first steps, so you're walking into therapy already informed instead of starting from zero. Get a clearer picture of what therapy looks like. If you've never been to therapy, it's easy to have a skewed idea of what it involves. A lot of us do, thanks to movies and TV. AI can be a low pressure way to ask basic questions. What a first session feels like, what different types of therapy actually do, what to expect, no judgment, no rush. Practice reframing tough thoughts. When you're caught in a spiral, they must be mad at me. I'm failing at everything. AI can help you slow down and look at the thought from another angle. It's a simple way to practice something therapists call cognitive reframing right in the moment you need it. Use it as a bridge, not as a replacement. AI can't replace real relationships, and it shouldn't try to. But if connection feels hard right now, it can help you prepare. Practicing what to say, brainstorming ways to meet people, working through the nerves before a real conversation. Think of it as a rehearsal space, not the main event. AI is here to stay, and that's okay. AI isn't going anywhere, and honestly, that's not a bad thing. Used the right way, it can be a helpful companion between sessions, something to help you name what you're feeling, learn about your options, or even practice a hard conversation before you have it for real. But it has its limits. It can't read your history the way we can. It can't sit with you in a hard moment the way another person can. And it's not a substitute for the relationship you build with your therapist. So here's what we'd ask. Use it as a tool, not as a replacement. Bring what you learn from it into our sessions together. Tell us what you tried, what helped, what didn't. That's how we make sure it's actually working for you, not just filling in the support you deserve to have from a real person in the room on your side. Thank you so much.